Sawadee Krap. JC here again for RetireCheap.Asia. You know, people ask me, why did I end up living in Thailand? What prompted me to live over here? And so I want to answer that question today because I think it's really important. You know, I'm always giving information on these videos, and the reason I'm giving the information I do is because there were 3 criteria for me to move to another country. The first criteria was that the people had to be friendly. And so I chose between Brazil and Thailand. It's like the yin and the yang of the world in a lot of ways. I was married to a Brazilian, so I had spent some time down in Brazil, and I really enjoyed it. And it met the 3 criteria that I was looking for in a place I wanted to move. But how I ended up over in Southeast Asia was back, gosh, I don't know, 14 years ago, 15, 16, I don't know. Cathay Pacific Airlines ran a deal, and for 30 days you could travel to 30 destinations for one price. So I didn't go to 30 places, but I went to Bali, Philippines, Hong Kong, Thailand, a lot of different countries, and it was really great. I got to see all these different places, and I really liked the northern part of Thailand, especially Chiang Mai. So I ended up coming over to Chiang Mai, and I kept coming back, and my trips got longer and longer, and one time I was here for, I guess, a couple months, and I remember sitting on the tarmac in the airplane, and I was headed home after a couple months, but it didn't feel like I was going home. It felt like I was leaving home. And at that moment I thought, well, here I feel more at home than I do at home. So that's when I actually made the move. So the criteria are threefold, like I said. One was the people had to be friendly. And in Brazil, you know, or Thailand, you meet somebody and within an hour or so they're inviting you home to have dinner and stuff like that. This would never happen back home because we live in a fear-based society. We'd never ask a stranger into our house. So that was a really pleasant and welcome social change for me, and I really enjoyed. I also enjoy walking around and being able to go across the street and get my laundry done or get a haircut or buy food within the neighborhood. It's a real social thing, and I think it's good exercise. Plus, you're contributing to the society that's around you in your neighborhood. Where with zoning laws back home, we didn't do that. Some places still in New York and stuff you do, but most suburban communities we don't. We have zoning regulations. The other thing was, had to be a good value for the US dollar. I remember when it was 50 baht to a dollar, now it's about 30. So had to have a good exchange rate for the US dollar, and that was the second criteria. And the third one was the food. Had to enjoy the food. Brazilian food, if you've never had it, it's delicious. So is Thai food. So a lot of my videos that I make are about these things, the value, the people, and the culture. So I hope that's been helpful to tell you why I live here and why you should live here too, especially if you need that budget. So I hope that's been helpful. Remember, there's always an option.